Good afternoon, students. How are you? So, after you teach, we will start next topic, next chapter, class 10th, maths, chapter number 7, coordinate geometry. Already you know about coordinate geometry from the previous classes. You know this is, what is this? X-axis, this is y-axis. This is saying x-axis and this is saying y-axis. It's divided into 4 parts. This is first quadrant, this is second, third, and this is fourth. Yes or no? So, you know about x coordinate. X coordinate is what? The distance of a point from the what? Y-axis is known as what? X coordinate. X coordinate. Understood? C double O, sorry. Or you can say, what's the other name? It's abscissa. What's another name? Abscissa. And y coordinate. Distance of a point from the x-axis is known as what? Y coordinate or ordinate. Like this, as you know, in first quadrant both x and y are positive. In second quadrant, what? X is negative, y is positive. In third quadrant, both are negative. In fourth quadrant, what? X is positive and y is negative. Understood this? From your previous class times, you know how can represent these coordinate on a what? Axis. Easily you know. Here in this class we will read about what? How can find out the distance between the 2 points whose coordinate are given. Like this, if given this is a point whose coordinate are 4 and 6 and this is a point whose coordinate are what? -3 and 5. How can we find out the distance, this distance? This we can learn in this chapter, or its name is what? We can derive a formula, and what's its name? Distance formula. What saying? Distance formula. So now we will start our topic. What's its name? Distance formula. So different cases arise, each we will discuss. First is this: there are two towns, town A and town B, located like this. As you know, this is east, this is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. Understood? So right or wrong? So two towns A and B located 36 km east and 15 km north of the town A. So its meaning east is this. So what's saying? A and B is located 36 km east. So this is 36 km. And this is a point 36 km. And what's given? how would you find the distance from a town A to town B without actually measuring it? Saying town B is located 30 km east and 15 km north of the town A. So this is moving north direction. How much kilometer? 15 km. This is how much? 13 kilometers. 36 kilometers. 36 kilometers. So if anybody is saying, what saying? This is the point A. This is a one town and B town is here. So how can you find out this distance? AB. This is, you know, this is right angle triangle. So you can apply what? Pythagoras formula you can apply and easily you can calculate. So you know AB square is equal to, let this is C, AC square plus BC square. So AB square is equal to 36 AC 36 square plus 15 square. After this you can calculate. Easily you can find out how much the distance is from these two towns. Easily you can calculate. And you know after and root 2 value coming, one is positive, one is negative, and you know length is always positive. Easily you can find out like this. And this also you know how can you find out if 2 points lying where? On the same axis. On the same axis. It's meaning 2 points lying in x-axis, 2 points lying in the y-axis. So now suppose that 2 points on the x-axis. How can we find out? Which point? 2 points, points A and points B. Point A is here, whose coordinate are what? 4 and 0. It's meaning y is 0 here on x-axis and here is 6 and 0. So how can you find out this distance? Easily you can find out. Easily you can find out. And what is this? O. As you know, OA is equal to 4 unit. OB equal to 6 unit. So AB is what? OB minus OA is equal to 6 minus 4. How much? 2 unit. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Similarly, 2 points lying on the y-axis. On which axis? Y-axis. 1 point is this. Its name is C. Its coordinate are, as you know, x-axis is 0 and 3, and this is another this. This is D. Its coordinate are 0 and 8. And you have to find out what? DC. Easily you can find out by applying same formula. You know OD is equal to 8 unit and OC equal to 3 unit. So DC is equal to what? OD minus OC. 8 minus 3 is equal to how much? 5 units. 5 unit or not? Easily you can calculate. Next, if anybody is saying find out what? This distance. This distance, this distance. AC, how can you find out? AC, how can you find out? That also you know. As you know, OA is equal to how much? 4 unit. OC equal to how much? 3 unit. So AC is equal to what? OA square plus OC square. So AC is equal to OA how much? 4 square, and this is 3 square. So how much? AC equal to 16 plus 9, how much? 25. AC square coming here. So AC is equal to under the root 25. So this implies AC equal to what? Plus minus 5. If anybody don't know how can this, so this 25 we can write like this, 5 into 5, so it is in pair, one coming outside, and this we can write like this also, minus 5 multiply with minus 5, which is coming out minus 5. So both are applicable, but this length is always positive, so AC equal to 5 unit. Similarly, you can find out BD also. This is BD. BD is what? BD is equal to OD square plus OB square. So easily you can find out. But what happened? What happened if 2 points lying on the different quadrant like this? This is like this. As you know, which is the first quadrant, which is the second quadrant, which is the third quadrant. Like this, this is a point. Okay, whose coordinate are what? 6 and 4. And this is a point which is lying in the third quadrant, minus 5 and minus 3. And we have to find this is P, this is Q. So how can you find out this? How can find out this? So you can draw what you can draw? Perpendiculars. What you can draw? Perpendicular from here to here. This QS. S is the name of this point. QS perpendicular on the x-axis, and what? PT is also perpendicular on QS, and this perpendicular you can draw. Join this. What's the name of this point? T. Its name P, its name Q, its name S, its name T, and let this is R. So we have to apply what? We have to find out the coordinate. What are the coordinates of this point? You know, this point is lying where? On x-axis. So y is 0 here definitely or not? 0. And this x coordinate is what? Distance from this whole point x is remains same. So this 5 minus 5 are the coordinate of this point. And what's are the coordinate of this r? Coordinate of this r, its meaning x, you know, 0 or not? Definitely 0. And what is y here? Why is this? This is how much? 4 unit. Distance from the x-axis. So here also distance from the x-axis is how much? 4 unit. What are the coordinate of this t? X is minus 5 definitely here. And y is what? Distance from the x-axis. How much? 4. These are the coordinates of it. Understood? Then what you can say? This is P, this is T. So first we can find out what? PT. PT, how much distance is this? So PT is what? Their y coordinate is same. 4 minus 4, 0, x, you can say 6 minus 5, and what's 6 plus 5 is equal to 11 unit. So this PT equal to 11 unit. Now you need to find out what? You need this. Now you have to find out TQ. TQ is what? TQ is again 5 minus 5 minus this cancel, minus 3 minus what? This you can write minus 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 7, and length is always in a positive unit. So what's 7 units? So PQ is equal to what? Under the root what? TQ square plus what? RT square. PT, RT not PT. So understand PQ is equal to, this is 7 square plus 11 square, and which is equal to what? 49 plus 121. So it's meaning on root 170 units. Easily you can find out or not find out. Understood this? So this also able to find out. So now this distance formula become, what's become? Distance formula. You are saying like this, one point is P, whose coordinate is P, whose coordinate are what? x1, y1, and this is a point Q, whose coordinate are x2, y2, and we have to find out what? PQ. So this is the formula become. This is origin or not? O is the origin. So you can draw like this. This also you can draw perpendicular. On which? X-axis. Now from P to T you can draw what? Perpendicular. Let this is R, this is S, this is X-axis as you know, and this is Q as you know, and this is the T. So by this triangle we can easily find out. So first we have to find out what? Coordinate of point T. What are the coordinates? This distance remains same. Its meaning distance from the y-axis is what? X coordinate. What's X coordinate or not? It's meaning x2. Yes or no? And what is y coordinate? Distance from the x-axis. This distance TS is equal to PR. What's the coordinate of P? X1, Y1. It's this coordinate and this coordinate are equal. What are the coordinate of this point? As you know, point is lying on the x-axis. So y is definitely 0. And what is this x coordinate? This distance remains same. So what is this? x1. What's the coordinate of this point? This is the distance from the y-axis. And what is that? x2 unit. And point lying over where? On the x-axis. So y is 0 here. Y is 0 here. So what you can say? So what you can say, different OR is what? OR. It's meaning X unit. OS is equal to X2 unit. If we can find out what? RS is equal to OS minus OR is equal to X2 minus X1. Understood? And this RS is equal to PT. So this also X2 minus X1 units. Now we can find out what? QT. So what you can say? SQ is what? Y2. How much? Y2. ST is what? This is ST is equal to Y1 unit. Therefore, QT is equal to, QT is what? SQ minus ST. SQ minus ST is equal to y2 minus y1. So this become y2 minus y1 unit. Apply Pythagoras theorem. So pq square is equal to what? pt square plus qt square. So pq is equal to under the root pt square plus qt square. This implies pq equal to under the root pt. pt is this, and pt equal to rs is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus qt. qt is equal to y2 coming y2 minus y1 whole square. Therefore pq is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And this is known as what? Distance formula. What's known as this? Distance formula. So in this way you can find out. Try to solve these examples, number 1, example number 2, 3, 4 up to this exercise. Tomorrow we will discuss about this exercise. Possible solve it, otherwise we can definitely discuss. Thank you all of you.